I started a vlog a couple of hours ago, and it turned out I didn't press the red button. I wanted to kill myself. So, okay, this is a fucked up day. I slept till 1:30, and Poppy slept till 1:45, and she's all dressed and ready to go. And I told her I was about to shower and get dressed, but I'm just sitting on the bed, like semi comatose, paralyzed. And yesterday I was so depressed and anxious. I don't know why. The stress, SSDI, mm, moving, couple other things. I don't know. External stressors, but really, someone mentally healthy would be like able to manage those stresses, and I find myself spiraling into a kind of manic, depressive, like manic and depressed, or they call it manic depression, bipolar depression, or I'm depressed, or I'm completely freaking out. I was able to keep it to myself for the most part because I don't want to be flipping out in front of Poppy or triggering Paul, making him worse. But I couldn't help but do that because he's the only one to confide to. Sorry, I'm trying to get comfortable here. I like what it really comes down to is I'm not happy and I have everything. I mean, I've got Paul and Poppy, a nice house that I won't have for very long. I'm freaking out about. I don't want to give up this house. But anyway, I have all the important things in life, or not all the important things in life, but I have some major blessings, and I can't handle them. I can barely, and I can handle them. I can feed Poppy throughout the day. I could take her on one outing, or maybe grocery shopping. Anyway, sometimes I feel worse when Paul's around, even though he's not like. I just slap my face on my phone. I don't know how to do this. Sorry for the wobble cam, which obviously is worse than usual. Um, I feel worse when he's around a lot of times, often on the weekend or Tuesday when he doesn't work. I feel heightened anxiety. It's like the days that he's not here, I'm just depressed. And the days he's here, I feel really anxious and depressed. And I don't know exactly why. Am I picking up on his energy, his depression that he's not expressing, or what? I don't know. Um, I don't know. He's not outwardly doing anything to hurt me. He's doing nothing to hurt me. Um, it's like a dynamic, and we're in a good mood with each other because we had a nice long date on Sunday while Nancy had Poppy, and we talked about our problems. And a lot of times when I'm freaking out, I'm like, we should get divorced, we should separate. Like, this is bad, this is harmful. I want to be alone. I don't want to be in a couple anymore. I have these outbursts, and he never says anything. And on Sunday, he was like, when you say those things, sometimes I wonder if maybe that is a good idea. Maybe we're just hurting each other. I was like, um, he's like, but then I think, like, we're getting better. We're slowly getting better. We used to be so much worse. And I was like, this was all said in, like, neutral, um, energized, like he was energized and interested in talking about our problems, um, admitting his, and just about the interplay of us. And he was like, but I think that we're getting better slowly at communication. When we have a bad um, incident, we get over it more quickly. And I was like, okay, I see, you're right, but it's it's not fast enough for me. I feel like I'm disintegrating. During the weekend, I went to you, I feel this anxious rage. But I felt good that we were talking about it openly and honestly. And then, um, so that was Sunday, you worked Monday. I'm pretty sure I felt depressed on Monday. I can't remember. I took her to Cedar Beach, which is a public beach, as a playground. Um, and I did not want to talk to anyone. And different moms and grandpas like wanted to chat with me. I was like, I don't. Friendly people. It's just, I couldn't wait for Poppy to be done, but I didn't want to pressure her. Then Tuesday came. I woke up feeling okay. It was yesterday, obviously. Woke up feeling all right, and I don't remember what twiggled me. I don't. It might have been something a little bit unkind or critical that he said, or I don't think so though. I think it was just like the cloud of doom, like just washed over me, because sometimes it just shows up, and then when I start to feel depressed, I start to feel anxious around him, or at jobs, which I haven't had in a long time, and I start like telling him like I'm anxious, I feel really anxious, and he goes into a mood of like trying to pick it apart, like, well, is it this, is it that, or and I'm like, I don't know what it is. It's anything. Like, yes, it is my problems, but it's not my problems. And God, itch my face. Look how fat my face sucks. Other angles are so much more flattering. Uh, I mean, I'll spare you. It went on all day. And finally, I was like, please just take her out. I need to be alone. It just didn't work well. We didn't communicate well. At one point, Poppy was like playing somewhere else in the house. And I was like, I feel suicidal. And I was like, that I'm not going to kill myself. It's the only word that I can think of to explain that my head's exploding and I want to jump out of my body. Don't want to be me anymore. I can't take it. I'm like running out of time, but I'm not going to do anything. But suicidal is like my word for like, that's how bad it is. Then I'm like, and I've been there so many times. But he was like, quiet. And I was like, please tell me what you're thinking. I just told you something big. Even if you've heard it before, I'm having a big, bad problem right now. Please say something. And he was like, it makes me sad. I don't know what to do. I didn't say it bitchy or anything. I just felt so depressed. Then I felt more anxious, like, I am pushing him to the brink. All I do is hurt him. Oh God, I don't remember the details. It was just a shitty fucking day. They go out for like a few hours, and I had it on my mind. It was my writing day, but I really wanted to do a song. And so they left, and I was kind of sitting there like, and then I was like, I have to do it. I don't even feel like I have to do it. So I did a cover of the John Lennon song Mother. I don't know if you know it. It's intense. It has some really intense screaming at the end. And I did that. And then I popped a Klonopin and then I went to sleep. I felt a little better after I made the song, but I still wanted my Klonopin from the all day. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have taken it. And I came back and I was sleeping. For my dinner, I showed him the song. He was a little disappointing. He was like, "Sounds like Alice Sonic." And the screams were loud at the end. I thought the screams were like excessively loud, but they were screams, and I thought they were melodic at the same time. I thought they were kind of cool, but they are blown out, and like you have to lower the volume to endure them. I don't. I listen to it full volume, but I also felt sad, like, 'cause I also did yesterday. I did a cover of the Beatles song "Julia" that um, by John Lennon, and it was pretty weak. And I was like, I can never be John Lennon. I'm not even a big Beatles fan or John Lennon fan, but I just had there are some songs that I really like, and as I was really examining them, I was like, he's got such a distinctive, unique, interesting voice, and like nothing I do is gonna come close. And I know, like, so I have to make it my own thing, but my own thing's kind of lame. So yesterday his reaction was disappointing, but today I was like, oh, it is a disappointing song. Today, I mean, last night, I mean, the day before he was disappointing with Julia, and then yesterday he was disappointing reaction wise with Mother, which I wanted to have so much more emotion in because it's about abandonment. It's just such an intense song, but yeah, I felt disappointed. Maybe I'm a praise junkie. I'm a reaction junkie. No, if he was just like, this is pretty weak, I'd probably feel upset. So I don't know. I don't know what I want. I want not flat affect. So, yeah. Now today, it's like I'm gonna get dressed and she's doing Roblox, but we're gonna get up. Well, she is up. She's dressed, which makes things easier. Shower, or maybe I won't shower. Just get dressed, and like we're gonna go Starbucks with our money, and the park. This has been my plan since an hour ago, but that's what we're gonna do. So this has been a downer. I think I'm coming down from the Wellbutrin to 1401. Look at my mole on my face. I feel deformed. I don't know how to live in this life. I know I've got cool qualities. Lovable. My head is so fucked. Fucked. Sorry. This is probably not what you were looking for. This is much stress. I have to go now. Bye-bye.